I was just admiring how great you guys look there, hand in hand. Wow, the curve really plays funny. You two have been chasing the sun, haven't you? Yeah! Good on you. I'm going to take a quick portrait if you don't mind. How's that for a glorious sight? Ooh, it's almost too hard to see. The sun is too penetrating. It's so good to have the sun out. We are back in London for another POV, and we're just going for a walkabout. We are down by almighty St Paul's. I've been down here a bit lately, but what's happened in the last week, because the sun's been out, we're getting a lot of the flowers coming through, and it feels like spring, and it's got a nice energy to it. So I thought I'd wander back down. Got the Fuji XT-1 today, 35mm, which will be the 50 equivalent. I just decided to grab something light and just go for a quick wander and sort of see what we can obtain while we're out and about today. So I'm gonna rig up because we're getting into sort of the plaza sort of area, and it would be good to have my hands free and sort of see what we can obtain in here. So thanks again for joining me on another POV, and hope you guys have been well. Apologies for the lack of POV this week, but it's been one of those weeks, so jumping back on the bandwagon. Let's see what we can obtain. Oh, so I'm trying to wrap this strap around. I know it gets a bit annoying for you guys. Check that exposure. Looking pretty good. I might just do a quick vertical here. People gathering. Pigeons are out as well, which is great. Doing their thing. This guy's doing his thing as well. Thanks, man. So we're going to backlight this lady. She's got the pigeon behind her as well. Here we go. Thank you. I was just getting a street photo with you and the pigeon. So I'm not going to shoot in the shade, just make the most of that sunlight. And saying that, let me get this guy. Hooded. Oh, okay. Sorry guys, let me sort my jacket out. Here we go, we're back. Just everything's got such a different look with the depth of the old sunlight, which is really what I like. This guy as well, so he's going to be running away from me, but that's alright. No, you're right. So what would have been cool there is having the shadow in the background, and him in light is kind of what I like to shoot at. That's kind of an aesthetic I find appealing. So that's what I was doing with that. But as we know with street photography, not everyone loves to be in it, which is their own decision, and one that they're entitled to have. This is a really cool location, which could be used for many things. Oh, missed you! Did I get him in the end? So, oh yeah. What I was about to say before he rolled through is like having a subject, and he's not positioned where I would actually shoot him, but I'll crop it just so it makes it look worthwhile. Wow, the light in here is gorgeous. The depth that you get just with sunlight out is just, I know I go on about it, but it is a very important element within, within photography. You get shadows, it emphasizes lines. Beautiful area. Wow. A wide shot. Try and frame it through these trees. Back up a bit and see how much we can get before the pillars cut us out. As I've said in POVs here before, like a wider lens would always be better for this. I'll focus there. Oh, got someone coming through. Just tried to work that step. Didn't take too many there just because of the composition of the 50 mils kind of not my vibe. So get this guy as he's going by. Yeah, thank you, and the lady. What a character. Beautiful day. You can actually feel the warmth of the sun, which is just so glorious. These guys, social distancing at its best. Just waiting for him to put his head back down. How you going? I was just admiring how great you guys look there, hand in hand. It's lovely to see today. So we're almost around where the flowers are. Nice cruisy one today. As I said, it's been quite a busy week of life, and wow, look at those flowers coming through. And having the blossom, it's just a nice thing to pick everyone's spirits up. And so I've said before, like, these travel cameras are, well, I call them a travel camera. It's just a smaller camera which can be more handheld, more versatile, of, you know, having around your shoulder and not feeling as though you're knocking it around or anything like that. Just good for a cruise. So I might actually go down this way just so we get the backlighting of things. Thank you. And again, always just approaching people with smiles so that they don't feel as threatened. Otherwise, I mean, obviously it's pretty concerning, like people having a camera thrown in their face and not really knowing why. So yeah, just try and be respectful and give off positive energy so that they see that you're not there to threaten them. Wow, guys, look how beautiful this is. Oh, yay! Springtime! This makes me happy. Beautiful. Everyone coming down, getting their Instagram shots. How do we want this? I'm going to back up a bit. The old 50. Should have bought the 35 with me. Didn't put that through, did I? Let's go right under it. I'll give it a stream handle. And that way we can get old Paul in the back. I'm just shooting the top, you're good. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know, I haven't seen these before, like, you know, I never come back here in springtime, and they just, oh, it's funny.
Yeah, no, it's nice. It'll be my first spring here as well, so I'm appreciating it just as much as you. Wow, gorgeous. So what I'm going to do here is throw it on the left-hand side of the frame. Try and cut some people out. And then we can have Paul sort of still. Might have to do another one with 35. I'll leave that. Beautiful. Oh, it's just such a nice day. Close down a bit for that white. So there might be more flowers over in the parky area, so I'm going to wander over there and see what we got. Nice simple one today, showing that you don't need to go out with too many expectations or you know, necessity of having a conversation as such. It's just sort of grabbing your camera and going for a wander. So, because I do love a hold shot, to try and line that up with pool in the background, which I didn't get the focus on, but that's alright, there's one or two in there. So composition's a really important thing, obviously, within photography. Oh, how do I get that focus off? There we are. And what is a great thing about what I just did there is an example of the sorry, I'm trying to think and change something twice at once. So let me just alter, go into menu, focus points. Alright, that's all set. Let's see if we get this bad boy now. Ah, not quite. Anyway, we'll leave that one out, but can work with the reflection here. It's going to construe our pool a bit. That's kind of what we're going for. More of an abstract, up-to-date modern pool. Do we want the tip? Nah, kind of changes it. Wow, the curve really plays funny. Let's get the flowers as well. Focus isn't quite on it, so I'll just get one more of them. And then we're going to get pool there as well. And there you go. Yeah, mystical. Alright. Beautiful. Oh, throw that over my head, out of your guys' way. I'm going to show you what I'm looking at here. Beautiful flowers, and got pools showing through the background again. It's just about trying to figure what you want and more advantage. I'm just changing my composition here because there's a big ugly branch which is too dominant for my liking, so I'm trying to find something else. That word. It's jumping around a bit. It's alright. Like that smile, thank you. Oh, alright. What else we got going here? As you can tell, my energy's a bit low today, so I'm kind of just cruising and sort of taking it as it comes. Not too many expectations. You two have been chasing the sun, haven't you? Yeah! Good on you. I'm going to take a quick portrait if you don't mind with St. Paul's behind you. Wonderful. What was that, sorry?
Give me our address to send the money.
Oh yeah. Are you enjoying the nicer weather around at the moment?
Lovely today, yeah. What
That's
about
good.
you're on holiday here?
I came over in June, and so it's sort of
Stuck since then?
yeah, yeah. So embracing the warmer weather and sort of just getting out and seeing the sights. Yeah, so
Yeah, it's good.
getting there.
It's nice for it. But we were just saying once the sun comes out, because people want to get out, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. It sort of changes. It's a positive feeling given, you know, what's been going on at the moment. So
absolutely.
yeah. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Leave you to it. Thank you. Take care. Friendlier than I was expecting, to be honest. So guys, as you can tell, a bit of a cruisy one today, and just wanted to keep up the consistency. I know I missed the POV on Tuesday, so thought I'd jump on and show you how easy, even when you've had a busy week, when you're tired, when energy's not quite on point, you can still get out there. Doesn't need to take long, just push yourself to get out there, and consistency in photography is everything. So unless you're able to keep up with the momentum of things, then life gets in the way and sort of progress doesn't happen, and progress is the key to success. So progress to me is a key to happiness. So to enable, you know, steps forward is to continue on doing what you feel fulfilled with passion. So guys, get out there, have a look at some of the other POVs I've done. I will be re-uploading the last POV I did here, Fujifilm 50mm at St. Paul's, purely because thankfully Kamara, I think his name was, apologies if it's not, wrote in the comments saying he prefers it when I have the photos up during the POV, which I went and double checked, and quality control I failed to actually export it with the what would you call it, the photos, the line viewed. So I'm going to re-upload that one because it was a fun POV and deserves to be seen in its full glory. Wow. And remember guys, look up, because it is beautiful around and the sun is shining, and we have just good things going on in life, you know. So make the most of it and keep your balance in check, and jump onto my website, have a look at those presets and download yourselves a free one. It's definitely worth it, and I know it'll make you smile. Right guys, ciao. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Now before you head away, I'd love for you guys to look at the preset packs I have available. If you can't see the difference between the raw images here and a click of a preset, head over to my store for a free preset sample to download and apply for yourself. There is a link in the description below as well as within the YouTube banner. And while you're at it guys, don't forget to subscribe.